Hi guys, welcome to a motovlog finally. I'm back in Telford and as you can probably see it's very cold. I fixed my bike, listen. Rev straight past 8k now. There was a broken wire in the loom, it got fixed yesterday. That's why I brought it back here really. My dad brought me back down in a van. And we took the loom apart and tested all the wires and found a broken live. But the thing is I can't really go over 8,000 RPM now because there's a bit of shit on the road, my back wheel just spins. The only problem with the two-stroke in the bad weather is the power delivery is so all or nothing that if it comes in at the wrong time and you're not expecting it, then it can be quite painful. But it's definitely good to have a bit of power again. I think actually top end of the rev range feels better than it ever did really. It's a bit cold this morning so my mixture is a bit off. I do need to sort of adjust the mixture for the cold weather really because it was adjusted for warm weather, so it's I think it's probably running a bit lean at the moment if it's colder. But I'll sort that out today. Got a new battery to put on it as well because mine's going dead. Give it a new spark plug and probably change the gearbox oil, and then I'm good to go back to Northampton. I won't be riding it though. My dad to take me back down in the van because I've got too much stuff with me. So yeah, I can't believe it's fixed. So happy. You know, I gotta say thanks to the owner of PJMe. If you've got a Aprilia RS, you probably know of the website PJ Motorcycles. Website's PJMe in Wolverhampton. The guy who owns that shop came down to my dad's work to have a look at my bike to see if he could give me any advice on it. So I've got to thank him for that, going out of his way to try and help me. I also gave him my spare barrel as well because I don't know if you guys know, but I've had a barrel ported. I think I mentioned it in my last video. Well, I got that back and yeah, it's pretty insane. So that's being replated. I gave it to him to take back to replate, and then I'm going to go with a flat top piston and a flat top head. My bike, the mixture definitely needs adjusting. It feels like there is a bit of hesitation at low RPMs, but high RPMs is mint. So yeah, the roads are slippy as fuck today. I don't normally keep my bike outside, but because I'm back in Telford till tomorrow, my bike's been sleeping outside. There was actually ice on my tyre. My front tyre had ice on it, like completely covering the surface. So I had to make sure I got all that shit off because there's no way I was going to go riding with ice on my tyres. Bad enough with it being on the road. At the moment, too many people having accidents and stuff, and I don't want to be dropping my bike. Another thing as well, my brake light is constantly stuck on. So I need to sort that out today. Probably one of the switches have seized shut. It's the first time I've done a hill start using the rear brake in ages. Normally I just use the front. Sort of one finger on the front brake and use my thumb as throttle. Yeah, it is pretty scary being on a bike in the winter. This is the this is the third winter I've had on a bike. I did have this bike over winter last year, but it was nowhere near as powerful as it is now. It didn't have the power valve wasn't working. It wasn't restricted. It's just the power valve. The power valve solenoid was dodgy, and I had to buy a new one. So I didn't have the power valve working or anything, and it was quite boggy and not set up, and it was really slow. You know, when I did that 0 to 60 video for Crazy Mook, it was so slow. It took about 11 seconds to get to 60. It easily does that in probably half the time now. But you know, obviously with this weather, you don't want that really. Well, you do sometimes, but